What's happening, everybody? This is Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG's Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2. In today's episode, we're going to resume where we left off, and we will try to see if we can find our friends Riku and Kairi in Traverse Town. But if we cannot try to find them, then something different is going to happen in the course of the story. But anyway, it's time for us to get on with the episode that's already in progress, and I am kidding, nothing else will happen in the course of the story. There's no different alternatives to the storyline, except, you know, that the story is pretty straightforward and linear. Well, that is until I get to one certain part of the game, but that is still much, much later. Oh no, that guy's heart's been taken away. And that is a new type of Heartless, but we won't be fighting against that until next episode, I think, but we do have some shadows that we need to fight. So yes, these are the creatures that destroyed Destiny Island. So yes, Traverse Town is infected with shadows, or the Heartless rather. So we're gonna need to try to fight our way through town and to make sure that we survive. Now, we could go back to Sid, but we're gonna do some exploration around town and fight off against most of the shadows. So that way, we can at least try to gain a level or two. This is possibly a good time to grind up Sora at this point. But yes, we will be going around Traverse Town to look for some stuff. But anyway, now if you saw me jump on the post and then jump up above the awning right there, then we could obtain the postcard. Oh, one of the postcards. Okay, there are some more postcards that we can obtain in this town, but I'll tell you about it much, much later, because they are used for a bit of side questing. We can get some really good items out of it, you know, out of doing this side quest where we obtain 10 of the postcards that are in town, or this town's 10 postcards that are, some of them are well hidden, and some of them that I did not realize were there until I played this not too long ago. But anyway, let's just keep our eyes open to see what all we can find, and then we will probably make our way back over to where Sid is, so we can see what we can do as of now. But let's just focus on exploring the town a bit. Ah, man, it's at this point where you wish that the combat was a bit more fluent. But don't worry, it will get much more fluent later on in the game, but like I said, nothing can beat the flashiness of Kingdom Hearts 2, and that's another LP that I mentioned before that I'll be doing sometime, but I don't know, I may do a Chain of Memories next, but we'll have to see. But I like to ask your guys' opinion. If I ever do Chain of Memories, which one would you like me to do, the original or the remake on the PlayStation 2? Leave in the comments below which one you want me to do, you know, which one you want me to do more. You want me to do the original, or would you rather me do the remake? Or would you rather me do both of them at different points in time? And I suppose that a lot of people are going to be asking for me to do both, but we'll have to see. Okay, if we go inside here, we're inside the Dalmatian House, but before we go in, we have Donald and Goofy trying to look for us. Well, trying to look for Sora, but they're also looking for Leon as well, so. But anyway, we're inside the Dalmatian House, so yes, this house is the house of the 101 Dalmatians that are, you know, from the same movie, and they came to this house after their world was destroyed by the Heartless. So, throughout the course of this game, we need to find the 99 Dalmatian puppies in treasure chests, which most of them, which all the treasure chests that we find the Dalmatian puppies in contain 3 puppies in one treasure chest. So, there's a total of 33 treasure chests where we need to find the Dalmatian puppies altogether. Or the 99 Dalmatian puppies altogether. Because, you know, 99 divided by 3 is 33. So, yeah, it makes sense. And yes, I will be showing you how to obtain all the Dalmatian puppies in this game. Because, you know, like I said, well, I'm not sure if I said this before, I may have, but I know how to get through most of the side quests, so we will get through most of this game. Well, pretty much all this game, actually. But we won't be getting every little tidbit or whatever, as we will be getting, like, I would say about 99.99% of everything that is offered within this game. So, yes, we will be getting through all of it. Okay, we're inside District 3 here, and this is more, I think this is more like where they can have festivals and that kind of stuff, but it's just another part of the place. I think it also holds a generator to the city's electricity, which I know is down, which we can't even you know, activate yet because we don't have the thunder spell on us. But we will come back and do that once we, you know, when we have to come back to Traverse Town a little bit later. But for now, we are just focusing at what is at hand. On what is at hand. Gosh, I can't even talk today. But, anyway. So, what's going on, everybody? Hope you all are enjoying your Friday, and are looking forward to another episode of the 4DS Audio Podcast. I know that that the episodes we do actually air a week after we, you know, air the episodes, but I need to get back on track with that. I mean, I've been having so many projects that I've been doing that it's just kind of hard to keep up with things. But you know, it's one of those things when you try to take on multiple projects at once that it tends to make you lose your train of thought with trying to get stuff done and that kind of stuff. But at least I get this done because this is my main priority right here. You know, doing Let's Plays and all, and reviews. But I still need to get to reviews at some point. I would like to try to do one, you know, around this Christmas time. Maybe something, I don't know. Maybe that Kirby's Return to Dreamland would be a good game to do for Christmas. But it would mostly be towards the single-player aspect, because I don't have 3 other people to play the game with me. Sadness. I wish I had 3 other people to play the game with me, because that actually would have made things a lot more fun. Okay, so there are some more Heartless that we missed. Oh, we missed some more Heartless. Don't we miss some more? Miss me more hotties. Miss some more me hearties. Or whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the alleyway real quick. And Donald and Goofy are still looking for Leon again. And they're wondering where he is. And they're just calling him out for him. So, doesn't look like they're going to find Leon that way. But, let's just check out the alleyway right now. And see if we can try to find some treasures as well. Okay. Okay, very good. So, there's a treasure chest right over here, as well as a crate, and we're gonna lift up the crate to take it over to the side of the hotel here, and then we can reach up to the balconies of the hotel rooms. Because there is a treasure chest that we can obtain at the far end. Or I think we could just climb up there, but you know what? I like taking the long route, so why not? Yeah, I'm not one of those guys who would always take the shortest route, because sometimes taking the longer route can wield more prizes. I mean, take a look at my Tales of Fantasia LP when I went through that one mountain area where there was that safe path, and there was the path where you fought monsters a lot more constantly than you would in, you know, when playing the game. So, yeah, heavy comparison right there. And yeah, Sora's wielding the Keyblade right now, and it's actually more in shape of a skull key, as Tetsuya Nomura has put it. And one of the things about Kingdom Hearts that was really kind of shocking to me when I, you know, learned about, you know, the early concept stages of the, you know, before making this game, is that Sora was originally intended to represent a brand new Disney character, but in Tetsuya Nomura's mind, and that the weapon of his choice was actually supposed to be a chainsaw. And I was like, what? You can't even have chainsaws in a Disney game? What are you talking about? That's promoting manslaughter. Oh, man. But yeah, it's a good thing that they decided to change their minds about the, Sora being, you know, Sora not having a chainsaw and instead having a Keyblade, because if he had a chainsaw, then I guarantee you, parents who are fans of Disney would probably be filing lawsuits towards Square-Enix. Yeah, and I think it's better that they pretty much made Sora, what he is now. I mean, when they looked like, when Tetsuya Nomura originally designed Sora, he kind of looked like he had qualities or character designs to that of a monkey. And you can actually take a look at Sora. He actually does kind of look like a monkey in his design, but he's still human regardless. So, but yeah, I just think that was pretty shocking in the early, you know, concept stages of the, you know, character design for Sora, was that he was originally supposed to look like this Disney character or this monkey type character, but wielding a chainsaw. It wasn't that the monkey that was what was really shocking. It's just the fact that, you know, he wielded a chainsaw. Ugh, golly. Okay, so We're inside the hotel here, and we can't even get inside any of the hotel rooms because they're closed off. But I think we could if we hit the bell switch, but I don't think they would give us any hand in opening up a room or whatever, but anyway. We're actually going to go inside this building here. This is the Gizmo Shop. It's another place that's where it can be controlled by the city's electricity in the 3rd district, so there's not a whole lot we can do inside this place except fight a huge gauntlet of shadows that are gonna come against us, like as you see right now. And this should be good to, you know, hopefully we can grind to another level, but we'll have to see. If not, then at least we can make it back to the 1st district to see if we can try to, you know, grind a level before we have to fight against this boss that we can consider optional. I mean, it's a boss that you can either defeat or you can lose against. Whichever way, it doesn't really matter, but if you do beat him, you will actually get a special prize before you leave this town to go elsewhere. But you'll see what I'm talking about once we get, you know, near the end of, you know, finishing up this world for the first time. But we'll see. Let's just focus on the task that's at hand right now, and as you can tell, more shadows or pure bloods are still coming after us, and they can't even seem to leave us alone. Yeah. And they're trying to hurt us. But thank God that, you know, when you look at them in Kingdom Hearts 2, they actually look more like midgets. And, you know, because of Sora's, you know, gaining more... Oh, we actually gained a new level for Sora. Very good. And we got an 8 hit point increase. Okay, very good. I think we're at a good spot to where, you know, we can, you know, be at a good spot to where we can beat the, you know, beat the boss that we're about to go up against. Now, don't worry, it's not a Heartless, it's a somebody. And when I say somebody, I'm representing somebody who has a heart. And you might be surprised who it is. It's the person that both well, you know what? Never mind. It's the person that Donald and Goofy are looking for, and you'll know who it is. And you thought Squall, Tidus, and Waka were the... I mean, not... God... And you thought that Selphie, Tidus, and Waka were the only Final Fantasy characters that you meet in this game. But be sure to feast your eyes once as we see who we're going to go up against. Okay, so I think we can go ahead and make our way back to the 1st district, and we can talk to Sid one more time before we have to go up against the Final Fantasy character who is going to greet us. Or whoever this individual may be. Whoever he is, I'm not even sure. Oh, wait a minute. I do know, because I played this game a whole lot, but... You might be surprised who Leon really is when we fight against him. Okay. Got it. Okay, we can go ahead and... we can beat up the rest of the pure bloods that are here in the 1st district, and then we'll go back inside the accessory shop and we'll talk to Sid again. And right there, that was in front of us, that doorway, that was the item shop. It's where we can find a few Disney characters that we know and love. From a 90s cartoon that, well, they didn't originate from a 90s cartoon, but they were from a 90s cartoon that most of us really liked, you know, from the Disney, well, I wouldn't say 90s, it was more late 80s before the whole Disney afternoon, you know, cartoon block appeared on ABC or whatever. That was a really good, you know, cartoon block that they had. I mean, with a few of the cartoons that were really excellent. I mean, most of the others that came after that were just meh. Okay, so let's see. Are there any more pure bloods in the 1st district? There might be some by the entrance. Yep, there is. The entrance of this world. So, or the gate that exits and that enters and exits the world that we're in. But I think these are the last pure bloods we will find here in the 1st district. So unless there's some that are by the door to the 3rd district, but we can't get through it because it's closed off right now because we need to find a way to unlock it. Ooh, did I say unlock? Yeah. And since Sora has a key, there might be something that we can do to open up that door. We'll have to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Sid again. And we still haven't found him. And Sid tells us to take our time and be sure to look around the town again. But before that, let's see. Let's go ahead and sell what we have on stock. We have a couple of these pretty stones, so let's go ahead and sell those. Whoops. There we go. Now we can buy an ability stud, and that will raise our ability points by at least 1. Okay, very good. And let's go ahead and equip that for Sora, because there are going to be some abilities that we're going to need equipped for him once they become accessible to us. And let's go ahead and save our progress here before we have to fight against this boss. And once we head back outside, then we will ensue with another cutscene, which is coming right now.
They'll come at you out of nowhere.
Who are you?
And they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright, then have it your way.
Yep, this is Squall Leonhart from Final Fantasy VIII. He is Leon in Kingdom Hearts. So, yep, he is the guy that both Donald and Goofy are looking for, and the one that Sora is fighting against right now. Now, like I said, when fighting against this boss, he is completely optional because you can either defeat him or you can be defeated by him. But if you defeat him, you actually do gain some experience points and you can actually gain an item after you defeat him, you know, before you leave this world, but I'll tell you more about it once we get out of this place or whatever. But yes, let's go ahead and just beat him, and then we should be done. Come on, beat him.
No way.
Yes, we got him.
Now you're gonna...
Oh, you're slipping, Leon.
I went easy on him. Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you? Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want, because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh!
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, you know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle in this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him, quick!
Right! First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.